Hi there, thanks for joining me. This video is going to be about perimenopause or menopause. Really, to me, it's you're in the same boat. Something that I've been researching recently, and I'm doing kind of the same as this channel has videos of different things that I've tried and just wanted to share with that. I also have some coupon codes if you want to check out some stuff. I'm 47, I think. Kind of hard. Once you get past 40, you're like, how old am I? So about a year ago, I really started feeling mostly the night sweats, they say, or just this heat exhaustion that was just unbearable. And I can almost describe it as like almost like when you start getting like the flu or a cold, where you kind of have shivers, and I had all this kind of weird feeling. It was almost like that slash goosebumps. I just felt like very uncomfortable in my own skin. And so, doctors normally, I don't think they could test your hormone levels, and usually older women do suffer low hormone estrogen levels, which you can have that, but there's a lot of good stuff you can do. That does not mean you have to get on some prescription stuff. But I mean, I'm not a doctor, so don't listen to me, but I'm just going to share what I started doing, the resources I found that have really helped me, and also just being aware of it and knowing that once you hit 45, I would say, and you are a mother, and you've gone through having babies and having a normal sex life with one person for a long period of time, I think your body becomes very complacent, very comfortable in the role of motherhood, and also knowing that maybe it's time to shut down your system for having babies again. I know that is primarily how we step into menopause. Is always been known that you can't have babies after that. However, when a woman goes through I don't know the technical term, but it's like having her tubes tied, right? It kind of spins you into menopause quicker, in my opinion. So I had 2 C-sections, and after the second kid, my doctor just basically, it wasn't a big discussion. There was no options of, you could think about it. It was basically you should get your tubes tied, and we were all in agreement. And so I did it. A little bit regret it in a way. I think so it's like the reason why women had so many kids back in the day is because you could, and kids give you this stamina when you're pregnant. It's hard to explain. I mean, they take away a lot of your nutrients, right, that you have to kind of fulfill later on, but they help you. They really do. If you do not know, babies help the mother if they have some kind of disease in a way, or something that's wrong, maybe something's off, because you're the host, and the baby, being a live organism, is going to make sure that the host is well taken care of. So they help you in repairing things in your body. A lot of times you may notice some of very simple things, allergies kicking in or not after pregnancy. Maybe something kind of readjusts in your body, and you carry the DNA of a male if you did give birth to a boy. So it's kind of weird. But so anyways, going back to getting my tubes tied, so I think it spun me into coming into menopause a lot quicker, because it's almost the same like when men get a vasectomy, right? It's not natural. So you kind of spin, even though men don't go through menopause. I think that that kind of inability to not have kids anymore and your body still has a period is kind of kind of like, okay, well, I think I'll just retire this, inside your body, and it kind of speeds up the process. You jump into lots of different issues once you get into your 40s. So anyways, that's where I am. The fact that I had the C-section, got my tubes tied, kind of spun me into this. I feel prematurely. My mother went through menopause in her early 50s, and she said she didn't have much symptoms, so I don't really know why I have so many symptoms, and maybe it's because I'm acknowledging them as well, So here's the deal. I had these horrible feelings of like sweats, which led into migraines, which led into all kinds of mood issues. And basically premenopause, from a lot of the research that I will include in my description, could start 10 years before you menopause. So it's ridiculous how long this process goes. And some of the things that you'll see right off the bat is an irregularity with your period. So if you are seeing that, please take note. That is a quick symbol. That's kind of when I was like, something's wrong. I won't share the details or what's going on there because everyone's different. But I noticed a change there, and I started doing research then. So what I started doing immediately is doing an over-the-counter hormone support. It's very basic, and this one, I've tried a couple. This one is really good. There's 2 pills in it. You take one every day, right? And the symptoms that it relieves include the hot flashes, the night sweats, fatigue. Oh my God, fatigue was a big one for me. I remember mood swings, the weight gaining, difficult sleeping. If you're a good sleeper and you're having that trouble sleeping, or just kind of the changes in the way you sleep, irritability, anxiety, and stress. So this really helped my body get back on track and also begin my periods kind of normal, back to a normal cycle where I know when it's going to happen. I'm prepared. I know how long it's going to last. I'm 40. I should know exactly what's going on with my period. It's happened every month. So I was like 13, so 14 maybe. I can't remember. Get yourself something like this. I think it's important to get some hormones in there. Maybe you want to go natural hormone. I've always been a big advocate of Maca Root. Maca Root is natural, and it's a hormone enhancer. It also helps with libido. The other thing I take every single day is magnesium. Magnesium is a great supplement for a lot of your kind of depression, anxiety. Just having a good level of magnesium. You can even go something more intense than a pill, I think. Check your magnesium levels at the doctor. So for me, it helps with my mood, but as well as being kind of regular, having a regular digestion, or just being able to eat foods that I want, and not have tummy aches. I've always suffered from kind of just having horrible tummy aches, and there was a lot of lactose intolerant there that I finally figured out as I went through a phase where I didn't eat meat. I eat a lot of meat now, and that's one thing I do want to cover is meat is so important. I think just having gone through not eating and then coming back to it, it really helps. It helps to keep your iron levels up, your protein levels up. A lot of people rave about the carnivore diet, so I've never tried it. Anyways, meat is important. Some supplements are important. something else I want to share. I'll leave all the links to all the stuff that I'm mentioning here, where I got them and stuff. So this is a great supplement. These are mangoes. They're dried. Great supplement for vitamin C, but also it's a very sweet, like, snack that is not candy. It's not pure sugar. You want to stay away from sugars as much as possible, and also, you know, soda and stuff like that. Soda is the worst. Try to stay away from soda. And basically, yeah, the other thing I'll share is Dr. Jen has a magazine. I think her name is Dr. Jen Ashton, that has great stuff about OBGYN and all of the things that, you know, can support you and help you. And getting good sleep, obviously, you know, setting some kind of routine is always helpful for your body to know when it should be awake. You know, it's hard to, you know, when you're on vacation and you have a routine change, but it's also very healthy to have good routine. And when you wake up, even if it's on the weekend, you know, try to do something, keep yourself as focused as possible on the things. It kind of helps with your brain too, and just having that ability to have a routine. And yeah, if I think of anything else, I will put it in the descriptions. I'm going to share some coupons for that Dr. Jen magazine. I have some coupons for this, and other than that, I think there was something else, I just can't remember. But other than that, thank you for watching. I hope that this helped, and if you have any questions on the perimenopause, menopause stuff, share them with me. I would love to hear them. Thank you. See you next time. One last thing I did want to add. Alcohol is a huge inhibitor to aging. So I wanted to make sure I stress to please stay away from alcohol as much as possible. It is just not good for you. So my final thing, that's exactly what I wanted to do and tell you. And I used to be a big drinker. I mean, beer, liquor, alcohol, wine, you name it. I handled it, and it just wrecked me for a long time. There is a video on my channel to speak on that, and ever since I started making sure that I knew the dangers of alcohol, and I knew that I had to make a change. As of today, I don't struggle with it. However, I know a lot of people struggle, and I know that it's very hard to just stop, you know, or just have a drink here and there and then think it's going to be okay. It's not easy, absolutely not easy. And all I could say is, you know, do a lot of praying, do a lot of soul searching, and know that it is possible. You can do it. Maybe I'll share some of the things that I've done recently, because I have pretty much about a year since I knew about, you know, stepping into menopause, that I also stopped drinking more frequently. I'll try to put another video on that, but however, it's very important that I share that's part of the journey on the menopause thing that helped tremendously. So thanks.